Myself Arsha Shaju, Department of Management, Christy Jayanti College. So today I am going to explain about the inventory control techniques. So inventory control techniques, it is most important, and nowadays even the companies can reduce the cost of production if they are having a good inventory control techniques. So there are like different kinds of inventory control techniques. ABC analysis is one, VED analysis is the next, SDE analysis, ZYZ, XYZ analysis. So here we are going to talk about the ABC analysis. So in the ABC analysis, it is based on the theory that there are significant few and insignificant many. So if you see in a company, there are certain things what is very important, but there will be only little, or otherwise a little items can give a good like 70% value for the company, and there are certain items which is too much. For example, there will be 70% of that item which is not that important, it could give only some 30% value to the company. So that is what we are telling, significant few and insignificant many. So ABC analyses are actually classified based on the annual consumption rate. So here there is A, B and C items. So what they do is, like when they get the inventory, they categorize the inventory into A item, B item and C item. So the A item is like the item which give a high value for the company, and it is very important for the company. For example, 10% of the A item can contribute 70% of the value for the company. And next is the B item. So this B item is like medium value for the company, and it is going to give the like a medium priority for the company. So here 20% of the B item can contribute 20% of the value for the company. And next is the C item, which is the low priority, low value. So here what happens is, like even if the company is having 70% of this C item, it could actually create only 10% of the value for the company. So certain companies like Dell, ABC analyzers, they are using Dell and Toyota, they are using this ABC analysis. So here like we know A items are very important, B item is like moderately important, and C item is like less important for a company. And next we can go with the VED analysis. So in the VED analysis, they just divide the item based on how much that particular item is needed for the production, or how critical that item is for the production. For example, if that particular item is not there, sometimes the production will not happen. And certain items, if it is not there also, for a short period, we can do the production. And next is like there are certain items, even if it is not there also, you can continue with your production. So here mostly they use it for the components and the spare parts, this VED analyzers. So V stands for the vital. So these items are very important for a company. If these items are not there, then they will not be able to do their production even for a day. So that is why they actually categorize the inventories as the vital inventories for the company. And next is the essential. So these items are very essential for the company, but even though this item is not there, the companies can actually go with the production for a short period of time. But after that, they should make sure that they are actually they should have this item. So for short period of the time, you can go with the you can go with the production. That is what essential is coming under. And next is the desirable. So these items, even if it is not there also, you can do your production. It is not needed, but if it is there, it is good for the company. And next we are going with the SDE analysis. So here it is based on the procurement or the suppliers. So here what they do is, like they just see how difficult it is to available a particular raw material, how easy it is to available a particular raw material. So according to that availability, they are going to divide it into 3 groups, that is S group, D group and E group. So here S is the scarce, D is difficult, E is easy. So we are going to see what one by one. So scarce items are like the suppliers won't be easily available. Sometimes there will be only very limited supply. It is very difficult to, it is like very scarce these resources are. So mostly the companies won't even get these resources. So these inventories, they should be really careful. And next is the difficult items. So here what happens is like these items, it will be domestically available, but again the problem is that the suppliers, they won't be regular. So sometimes the suppliers won't even supply the goods. So this all will come under the difficult items. And next is easy items. This is available everywhere. So whenever the company need these items, they can purchase this item. So here, if it is an easy item, you don't even like the company has no difficulties in getting it. And next is the XYZ analysis. So this is based on the demand demand. This is based on the demand. So according to the demand, they are going to categorize the items into X, Y, and Z. So here the X items, they have a fixed demand. So it is and next is like Y items. Y item is having a moderate demand, moderate demand variability. And next is Z items. So Z items, it will have more high demand fluctuations. So here what happens is like certain companies like Walmart, they use this analysis. So what Walmart do is like they are for bread or milk, which customers always demand, that will go with the X items. And also certain clothing items, that will go with the Y items. And some new toys, that all will go with the Z items. Thank you.